Evening everyone, how are we doing tonight? Welcome along to Jay, Liam, Richard, Carl without David, Team 1174 and Stick Gaming. Hope we're all well. I know, a fork. We could have a fork next, I suppose. See what we could do with that. It's a bit cold here. Carl, how are we all doing tonight? So let's head on to CPF and see what we're going to be up to. Evening Middleton, how are we doing? And Mystic and Nathan and Jeremy all popping in there together. Restream is working at the moment. Well, wonders never cease. So I think we've got some more ploughing to do first. Or at least get the help of ploughing again. See what sort of mess it can get itself into tonight on here. Yeah, I think it'll be a bit warmer than that over this side. Cold, but warmer than that, hopefully. You never know about a watering can. I think we need to wait for a few more hand tools before I do any more reviews of that sort of thing. So I got so much hate on the last one. Hey Chris, Michael Craig, how are you all doing? Not everybody was keen on that wheelbarrow and bucket review I done for some strange reason. Can't imagine why. Well, I gave up using shovel to dig holes long ago. I just went straight for digger now. I can get to the depth quicker. Usually up to my neck in something. I'm good, thanks. Alright, let's see what sort of mess the helper gets into on this field whilst we go drilling elsewhere. I know, Tim. Get the fork. I just need a trough then and I'm set up for my lunch. Done well today, worked this morning, was back to the Berg van time for lunch before they closed. It's a good day for me, if that happens. It is. I think I'll stick to the Hitachi what came out the other day. Come back to that in a minute, just want to check on the cows down here. We have New Holland on here, Austin. I'll go back and show you that in a moment. Don't think I've got a tractor down the cow shed at the moment I can tab into. Remember to put the hay for grass mod in tonight, so hopefully this is behaving itself. The trough is full, so it must be. Hey IRT, how are we doing? Let's have a look. Oh, just need some more silage, everything else is fine there. 78% health because I forgot to do the old cheat to get up to 80%. I buy one then take it out again. Right, as for the combine, Austin, we've got this one in here. I'm good, thanks. So as you gather, slight change of plan. Like I said, I wasn't streaming, but I am now because I haven't gone to my meeting. It's a long drive across there and I didn't feel like it tonight, to be honest. Right, so there's the combine we're going to be using. For those that hadn't seen it yet. Just need the fent now. And I've got the disable camera collision mod in tonight, so that should help as well. Hopefully not at the minute, Craig. Not whilst I'm live. Yep, back to 17 for now, IRT. Just gotta hope this drill behaves itself. The first time I've had problems with this one. Not on hair, Mystic. Well, just fancy to change IRT. Still enjoy playing 17, so might as well do a stream or two on it, especially as you guys are asking. Been doing those Goldcrest videos for just over a week now. Let's hope this drill works this time. Let's check we're okay with all them, other than soil temperatures. Oh yes, Jeremy. Got to try and find them Pottinger Mars. I know I've got them somewhere. I've got several different mod folders for 17. Don't know if we get a shovel review yet. We might have to wait till the fork comes out as well, Aaron. Speed camera from Milton. I don't think it'll trip that too much now, Jeremy. So I forgot this drill is a bit slower than the rest of them. You got one more than me then, Nathan. I think I got a fine for forgetting to put my seatbelt on one day many years ago. Many years ago, that is. Only 20 years ago now. How'd you manage to rack that one up, Mystic? Or is it best we don't ask? Ooh, that's good going. You call that a bad day at the office? I mean, I had an insult to injury with the seatbelt one. I paid the fine, forgot to sign the check, so they sent it back to me. Oops. Bet they thought they got a right comedian there who done that. It's a long while ago, Richard. I was busy at the time. Had a lot on. You'd always stop trying to go speeding without. I bet, Jeremy. I watched one of our neighbour's friends' hair go through the camera not far from me a couple of Saturdays ago. She forgot about it. Had a photograph taken. You see the look on her face as she went through it as the camera flashed. So I was coming the other way. It's wrong to laugh, but it was quite amusing. You're having a bit of fun then, Mystic. I know my truck would be quite good at getting a me ticket if I'm not careful. Hey, go back a few months, Milton, before you had your new computer, you'd have been going too fast for the speed camera to catch your number plate. The speed you had them tractors up to. With your lag spikes. There's a static camera less than half a mile from my house. A very prolific one. One of the new type as well, which get your picture and the picture of the number plate. They've got sneaky with that one. I'd like to see that one stand up in court, Jeremy. Sorry, officer, my right foot lagged on the accelerator pedal. Come close the other week to getting one, I think. Came over the brow of the hill and there the camera's van sat at 7 o'clock in the morning. In a lay-by. If it hadn't been for the cars in front of me slamming the brakes on, I probably would have not been doing the speed limit. What's dual carriageway? Just whatever they'd had it set for that morning. Exactly, Milton. The way you get a picture of me is smear Vaseline on the lens so it doesn't crack it. It just distorts it enough to make it look better. Get the headlands drilled, then we'll get onto GPS on here. You're not doing too badly then, Nathan. Good plan there, 1174. Oh, them, Jeremy, those guys. Can't even say what we call them in stream. Uh, 22 hectares across 2 seasons ain't too bad. So we should have some nice tram lines going in behind us this time. We have. Where's the tram line where a telegraph pole is? Thanks for following Mass Destructor 300. Yep, the much missed proceed. How I miss this mod. It's alright having tram lines, but I'd rather have this put them in automatically than have to count all the time. Too much counting ain't good for your brain. Just need to tweak something looking at the screen. So much easier with Proceed. There you go, we got one chat on the screen now. Someone could have told me I had both chats still up from last night's little episode of Restream. Just can't get the staff. Yes, and it's now in the highway code. You've got to follow what the Highways Agency one will say to you as well. Which drill is that then, without? Can't think I've actually had any drills what didn't like Proceed as yet. Uh-oh, what are you browsing Amazon for? Evening Tom, how we doing? So I can't think of a single drill I've used where Proceed didn't work at the minute. Make sure you get your feathers ruffled, Tom. It's a bit cold out there. Don't know how sort of friendly to the cold woodpeckers are, but you might well be careful. Hey William, how are we doing? Interesting. Just never did send you that message, but I couldn't find what I was going to send you, which didn't help that one. I'm good, thanks. get this headland round done, and then we should be able to go back onto GPS and automatic tram lining. Ah, it's because the drill's too narrow. That's why that is. I had that with a couple of 3 metre ones. The width of the drill is the problem. So make sure you use the GPS setup bang on 3 metres and it should be okay, I'd have thought. That's what I usually done with them. That would work, Nathan. Definitely. And unusual for people with 3 metre drills in real life to use what we call asymmetric tram lining instead of symmetrical. I think you can guess where the next tram line is going to fall, just to be annoying. It's probably got something to do with those 2 trees. Oh dear, 1174. Have we taught you nothing yet with the tram lining? Yeah, it makes sense, Nathan. Do the 2 either side of the tram line, then do the tram line and run between them. I think they just get a buzz out of not saying anything good sometimes. I bet your math's okay if it comes to working out glasses of whiskey or pints. 21 fits quite nicely with a 3 metre. No, stress isn't good. Wait until we get into the adult world, then the stress really gets more interesting. Weird. That's kind of where I was thinking, 1174. Maths where money is concerned. Right. Well, that looks good enough to me. Okay, GPS doesn't want to lock on tonight, which is going to make it fun. There we go. I think we got there now. Got much close to that pole there. Hey Farm Life, how are we doing? Put that one in a bit close, that doesn't miss anything. This way shouldn't have a tram line slap bang in the middle of the trees. Hey Bradley, how we doing? Yeah, should just miss the trees, I think. I've got it set. I've not really left 17 Toro and Agri vids. Right, I think we've got the GPS right now. There's too many beeps at the minute between proceed and the GPS. Hey Tiernan, how are we doing? Yep, been using GPS on 19 for quite a while now. How's it going to leave an annoying little bit here? This drill is ever so slightly slow at dropping at times compared to some of them in the game. I've gotten alright with it in 19, to be fair. It's more like what I've been used to using in real life. Setting your line and everything. Yep, lots of beep and turning. I know it is without. Tramline's gonna go just on the side of the trees, I think. So have we all had a good Monday then? No great catastrophes for a Monday. True, 1174. Let's just phrase it as good for a Monday, shall we? As good as a Monday can get. Aren't you hard done by without? Oh, you had the rain for a change, have you, Milton? Your tramline just gone to the side of the trees there. You weren't late into work or anything this morning, were you, without, just out of curiosity? Thought I might have just seen something posted somewhere in the Discord. My money's still going down, so that means the helper's still ploughing. Which is a miracle after last night's antics with it on here. Could have been worse, Milton. It could have been snowing, I suppose. It'd be a little bit cold then. Well, that definitely has its advantages then without. Yep, it's definitely cold, Milton. Definitely cold. Freezing here at the moment. Literally. Oh, we're going blue, are we, Nathan? We'll turn the heater on then, Tom. Cars do come with heaters for a reason. Ah! Are you getting slightly too much into 17 at the moment? To be fair, every Defender I've had has had a good heater in it. Nowhere near as good as the one in the Ranger, but especially as the Ranger's got those lovely heated seats in it as well. A very dirty drill fail that we've done. Ah. Ooh, get you, Tom, the Jag. Sure, push the right button for the GPS, not the one I've got set for 19. We'll get this one drilled, then we'll put the fertiliser on here. Haven't got a sprayer on here, Craig's just got a 24 metre spreader. Got no need for a sprayer really. Ah, he's taken a liking to your Renault, has he, Nathan? It is 1174. 17 won't take some of what I want it to. I think I can see a flaw in that plan, Milton. You've used the word run. You might have to just give Tom a dictionary to look up the definition of that word. He's a bit of a stranger to it. This may be a silly question, Tom, but why didn't you go in the clinic as well? Would it not be warmer in there than sitting in the car? Ah! And the problem with that is at least you'd be warm. Most people pick a warm waiting room over a cold car for some obscure reason. I can't imagine why. Now that would be funny, Milton. Don't think his mum and dad would find it funny. But we would. Hey SG, how are you doing? That won't be the first time we called the woodpecker that, Craig. Oh, good, thanks. Evening, Lee. How are we doing? So we'll fertilise this field next. Emu, not emu. I don't think Tom wants to know where Rod Hull's going to stick his arm if he's an emu. Yeah, 9-metre horse will be an upgrade at some point when we've got a bigger tractor. A minute we're fine with the 6-metre on here. Oh yes, Jeremy, I know a lot of dealers are sold out of any time drills they had in stock. Those Caverland drills been flying out of the dealers' yards the last couple of months. Horsch CO4s and especially the weaving and Caverland models. So everybody's been going to these nice big trail drills and they get a year like the one we've been having. See if I can remember where the case is at the moment. Hey Pro Gamer, how are we doing? Claydon's alright on the right soil type. Now, if you keep saying you're stressed, Tom, that means we're going to try and de-stress you somehow once I've finished streaming. I think they're alright early on, Jeremy. But certainly not for a little while now. Good year for selling recovery straps and winch ropes, so I'd imagine. Oh dear, Elite, you had to, didn't you? You just had to put that, didn't you? Anyone think you've been spending too much time on Facebook putting that sort of thing? Yep, that would work well, I imagine, Craig. And last time I'd done some drilling, and we're quite lucky with drills, we had 2. Especially around your wash, think, Jeremy? I mean, we had a 3-metre Amazon combination and a 6-metre Caverland time drill. Get the 2 of them going, we could get some ground in, especially with the 3-metre on the 7230R. The ripper bar in front of the power harrow. 6930 couldn't lift it without in it. Hey Neurochemist, how are we doing? Yeah, I mean, the last drill I'd done there, I was putting all the barley in with the combination, he's putting the wheat in with the time drill. He's got the whole lot done within a few days. Just before it turned wet that autumn. In some respects, yes, Jeremy. In other respects, no. From what I'm hearing as I'm doing my sort of line of work. Those with cover crops have been doing quite nicely because they've dried the ground out. That's what I've been hearing. Even on heavy clay, surprisingly. So how's this going to work for tram lines? It seems to be elite for once. It's not missing anything. It's actually drilling, so it's working. Before I've had it where it won't drill, it just sort of leaves plough texture behind it. Doesn't put your seed in the ground, which is helpful. Yeah, there's all sorts of mixtures they use in Milton. Can't tell you what he was using on that really heavy clay, the guy I was talking to. He's the only one in his area who got everything drilled because of it. Yeah, I have left him to last in the past. Is that deliberate or accidental, Nathan? Did someone accidentally hit the button? In their sleep deprived state? Thing, Milton, there's just so many mixtures of cover crops they're using these days around here. I've done that in the past on live stream. Meant to be drilling carrots, I ended up drilling onions. I'd done the same thing, hit the button when I refilled. Right. Not if you do it right, Craig. The guy I was speaking to, they spray it off a roundup a couple of days before they drill it. Right, let's find the maximum now. Have a little job for that with the some fertilising work, but not with a spreader. Money's still clicking down, so helper is working again. Can't remember if we left the maximum up here, if that's down the other farm. Let's have a look. I would say that's down the cattle farm. It is. Yep, certainly do, Milton. We used to use forage rape and graze it with cattle. Right, we need our rolls on this tractor. To get the tractor set up for rolling first. Yeah, there is that to it, Milton. I do know some people who on heavy land who reach their potato land up this time of year and scatter beans on it to help break the clay down. There we go, I think we're ready to go rolling now. Used to use this as a tractor setup for power harrowing. Dual wheels on the 5150 Pro. Used to guzzle some diesel doing it though. sound good doing that, don't they, Nathan? Yep, they're working. Certainly do, Elite. Got our first stage of fertilising done with the rolls. Can't remember where they come from, Jeremy, to be honest. Like a lot of the mods I've got for 17, it's so long since I had them, I can't remember. Hey Shikfa, how are we doing? Welcome along. Worth looking on Mod Hub first before anywhere else. And of course Forbidden Mods second. So I've still got all the 17 mods up on there as well. Makes a change to spreading fertiliser on. Doesn't cost us anything using the rolls. So two configurations of them, either this one or the cultivating one. Now, no children, no bickering in chat. Yes, they do, Elite. While they're very good cultivar, it's not very realistic. Be good if he was. Number plate mod is a good one. You know anything about that, Nathan? Don't think you'd actually roll at the speed we're doing here though, somehow. Probably more like this speed. About Ian releasing the number plate mod at the same time as Western Shore. Just put in chat a moment ago. Yeah, it's a bit of a annoyance in that respect with it, but I suppose you'd always turn it down in the mod description. XMLs. There'll be a lot of people happy if he does release that number plate mod. A small missed bit in the drill nails for the lapwings. It's a conservation plot. It's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Alright, I know this tractor hasn't got GPS, but we're going to use it anyway. Exactly, we've got a little electric motor on the steering wheel. There we go, we're right. I think this is more the sort of speed we should be doing. Yeah, handy that 1174. Rolling at 20k is probably not the recommended speed, I don't think. Well, I'm missing these poles so far. Probably take one out in the end somehow. Not as quick as spreader, but cheaper. I like cheaper. Oh, that's good then, Tom. Get things sorted again. Expecting a letter any day from my clinic. I ain't heard from them for a year, so that means I must be coming due for a visit. Did tell them last time they need to give me 6 weeks notice at least. We're getting the XML of these rolls before we use them again, just slow them down a bit. Probably somewhere around that speed, I'd have thought. Whatever that is. Somewhere around 12, I would have thought would do nicely. 12 to 14. Hey Barn Lodge, how are we doing? Let's get this a little bit out of the way here. Yeah, that is a tiny bit quicker than Jeremy power speed. I've certainly not done at the speeds they say they can be used at. We're going to have 8 with one. 8 to 9 when we're on light land. With the drill. Did try drilling the light land where I used to work with a tine drill, but it cost more to run that than it did the power arrow. So we swapped drills with a heavy land farm. You're getting into this Edit and XML's business, aren't you, Elite? Now you're on PC. No, definitely not, Jeremy. I'd like to see him try and go that speed round your way. Thing is, Jeremy, if you've never played on PC, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't miss it. When I played on console, I didn't know anything about the ability to change things like that. I still do occasionally play on console. We'll get round to doing something else on console for the channel. Just have to watch where we get near our lapwing plot, make sure nothing's nesting on it. I know, Jeremy, it's dreadful, isn't it? Amount of hours I spent removing trees on some maps on console. But you can't miss what you've never had, so it kind of works. Yep, that works well, Elite, that one. I think someone's video has been helping a lot of people, the amount of views on one of them in particular. That's shocking me, that one, still. It's the same little, if you never had dev console, you can't miss it. That is very true, Jeremy. And would you believe my works computer needed some new RAM for my last year's accounts? Shocking that was. That needs some more memory in it to do all my books and office work. That latest baler's a good one as well. The minimum compaction with the dual wheels on. See, Nightbot's gone on holdy on Twitch again tonight. Yes, RN, there will be. I was possibly thinking about tomorrow night. I've got something this end now, Milton, to try. Been playing with the Stream Deck settings, so I can now put one or two things in over there. Roulette has changed from no football talk to no sport talk whatsoever now. Getting grouchier. Just got to change it on the YouTube Nightbot to no sport talk. YouTube still says no football. If I meant logging out of one account and into another, I just couldn't be bothered earlier. I know it does, Nathan. Old age really does it. So it's just like, oh no, never mind that one. Spanner tossing depends what you're tossing the spanner at. Go and check on that helper once we're done this and see what sort of mess it's made on that field. That's definitely not a sport, Milton. That's just recreational. Oh, I won't be saying that. I am PG, Nathan. Lack of chocolate. I don't know what you were thinking of. Never a good idea to put that about two moderators, RN. The one of them might start tossing the hammer at people. Just depends what sort of mood he's in. So if you thought I meant anything other than chocolate, well, I don't know, that's just how your mind was working. Now I can't see what's going on YouTube chat with who's doing what. I can only see what's being posted. Which bear is he poked? We did warn you, RN, not to poke the moderators. Never a good idea, that one. See you in another 4 minutes. We do warn you guys in chat not to poke certain moderators. They get bad tempered too easily. I mean, I can't control what they're up to, you see, so, well, oh dear. Yeah, probably not a good idea to poke any mods for that matter. Don't think they like being poked. It's almost the first field done, so it's drilled, fertilised and can be left now till it's germinated. Yeah, they do give you weird looks if you start poking random strangers, or you get a thump in return, one or the other. Depending on where you've poked them. Exactly, Nathan. It's the who and where the poking takes place is the problem. Don't know, what did you miss, Milton? That's a very good question, Ali. Is it just a case of altering a few functions around in it? Now, I'd imagine teachers do not appreciate it if you poke them, Tom. It's any wonder you keep trying to get detentions. Bigger problem if the teacher starts poking you. Small little bit there. Have you RN? Probably a bad idea to sort of poke the moderators. But the same could be said the other way around now, Tom. That's why you need to be doubly careful. Right. Oh, there's lovely wheel marks up there. I think you did. I can't see who done it. What, Tom? TYBFB? What on earth is that? Is that more woodpecker language? Fair enough. Right. Where is this helper? And what sort of mess has it made on this field, more to the point? Okay. There is the helper. It is through a hedge. Oh. Hasn't missed too much on the field. I've seen them do worse jobs than this one. Hey Twin Cam, how are we doing? I've done a lot worse than this before on the field. Hey Phil, welcome along. How are we doing? We'll just tidy this field up and then that'll probably do us for tonight. Possibly. I'm good, thanks. Debating Greenwich multiplayer tomorrow night at the moment. Don't know what anyone's comments are on that in chat. The choices for tomorrow night are 17, Greenwich multiplayer, or Geiselsberg. Currently. Because it likes to try to get through the bushes, Milton. Pecking away at the bushes. So there's quite a few little misbits across this field to fill in. I think we better do that coming down the hill somehow. What about the others who have access to the Greenwich MP in chat? Who else is going to be likely to be available for tomorrow night? Hey Rohan, welcome along. Starting at 7 without till 8:30 stroke 9. Yep. So as long as we can get 3 or 4 people minimum on there, I'll do it. I'm good, thanks. How are you doing? Basically, I'll put up on the channel tonight to be advertised from 7 o'clock in the morning. That's what I want to know now. You need to be a long-time member of Discord, Rohan. The access rights to the multiplayer server have changed substantially. Don't think we need to skip any time, Tom. Thanks for the sub, Rohan, much appreciated. It used to be once you got to a certain level in Discord you could get access to it, but we've changed that due to an incident. Because I thought that's where we got to, Nathan, that we had more of your silage to bale on there. And then to clear up. I know I've done one field and I think that's about it. Okay, Jeremy. Until we're happy to invite you on, Rohan, basically now. Because the server is practically run at capacity member-wise at the moment. It's only a small server compared to some. It's only 8 slots on there, most people's are 16, but I can't afford that at the moment. Yeah, harvest before maize harvest, delete. So we won't be too far off harvest soon on there. I can't remember now, 10, and it takes a substantial jump in price when you get above 8. Last time I looked. As it stands at the moment, there isn't exactly enough work on there for 16. Without going through the prices, 10, I just can't remember at the moment. Which reminds me, I actually got to pay for one of them again. We'll have a chat about that as well later, amongst ourselves. Yeah, I think that's working well, Milton. For now. We'll revisit again when we change map next time, I think. I think there's 8 or 10, no, it's more than that, got access, actually thinking about it. All of my moderators have access to it, but not everyone uses it. I can't remember who else has got access to it, looking through Discord. Yeah, I thought of something like that. Yeah, our little group is working well on there. That's why it's got to be a group decision before anyone else gets access to it now. I won't bring anyone else in without everyone else agreeing to it. Even though I pay for it, basically. Oh, that'll go down well, Nathan. I think your last ones did, didn't they? Got these little mist bits as well. Yeah, not bad tractors, Nathaniel. I do have them, but they're not installed on here. I don't think. Well, they might be actually. Ah, 20 is it? Out of that 20, there's probably only 6 or 8 of us play regularly on there, which is working about right. I know it's hard for one of the ones with access to get on there because of the times we do it, unfortunately. Definitely a good map, Pro Gamer. Hi Dan. Ooh, when Nathan's finished it, I think is the easiest answer. All I'll say, 10 is get the best one you can afford at the time. Some bits you can sort of skimp on to start with, other bits you want to get right the first time. Yeah, maps with the personal touch always work better pro game as far as I'm concerned. You can't get much more personal than CPF. Where is he? Probably lurking in Discord, I'd imagine. There's no telling what he's up to, Nathaniel. Gaming laptops are quite expensive what they are. Had a feeling that might be where he'd be lurking, Milton. Don't think gaming laptop would be my first choice, to be fair. Gotta be a bit unrealistic and just cut across the plough to get all these misbits. Might help as left. We'll see if we can get Tim to join us tomorrow night as well. Powerful, but I think you'll find they'll get a little bit warm if you start doing a lot with them. Exactly, Nathan. I think we'd all rather you done that. There's too many rushed maps out there. Of course, if you want regular updates on Meadowgrove, just join Nathan's Discord. It's the easiest way to keep up to date what he's up to. Not sure what we're going to put on this one yet. We put oilseed rape on one tonight and got that fertilised. I think we'll have one of wheat and one of barley at least. It's a bad cough you've got there, Jeremy. That too, Milton. Probably somewhere around -10 RN. Let's get that little miss bit as well. Hey, 40 to 50. We're improving. See, I just try to give you more time, Nathan, by saying -10. One little bit down here. We should know you're not going to get a fully serious answer out of me, Aaron, about things. By now. You've been around the channel long enough to know the sort of answers I give to those questions. Right, that's another one off the list. That just leaves that awkward one. I think it's fair to say pictures are deceiving, aren't they, Nathan? You sort of got the stuff assembled, but it's all that stuff we can't see in pictures what needs doing. So our map should be looking a bit better now. So we've just got fields 8 and 5 to get ploughed now. Now what contracts we've got, or missions we've got lurking around here. Ooh, I know how much you love these tractors, Milton. I think that is Matt's one and not Peter's one. And we've got the gate in the way. Should have opened the gate first. Yeah, I'd say that's Matt's one. Might as well just do a short little mission tonight. Yeah, the spawn points are a little bit strange at times, aren't they, with missions? Should be a few missions about, I think, for us to earn a little bit more money. Yes, it is, Milton. Should have realised, Regs, so usually if it's one of Peter's we get the cabless one. What I've found on Goldcrest whilst I've been doing missions. Good question, RN. Highline. Yeah, it is. The two missions I've done so far, though, present us with the cabless one. Not sure if you've seen both of them yet. That's the one, Tom. know one of the videos has gone out with it in, but I'm not sure if the second one has. It's a Goldcrest video tomorrow though. Another one. And for those who aren't in my Discord, the John Deere I reviewed today in the video should be going live tomorrow afternoon. That mod. So I'll be putting the link in Discord as soon as that goes out. It's got another couple of two or three options extra added in there since I reviewed it in wheels and tyre configuration. Yeah. Got to do well to impress Dennis Jenkins, haven't you? Right, I think that will do us for tonight. I will have a four-legged hound who's getting hungry at the moment. But we will be back tomorrow night with some MP, by the sounds of it. We will be back on Hair again this week as well. Not sure when yet. Wednesday or Thursday would be my guess. I'll reply to your message in a few moments, Jeremy, what you sent me. I see you've pinged one up. But for now, I will pop a link into chat for today's video on both Twitch and YouTube. And I will say thank you for watching tonight. Hope you've enjoyed this stream, and we will see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.